Imagine an identical planet hidden on the far side of the sun. Two worlds so alike yet distant enough never to meet until now. Could this discovery lead to a unique cosmic connection or an apocalyptic collision risk? Get ready for a journey beyond what you thought possible. Because if this twin Earth truly exists, our view of the universe and our place within it may be about to change forever. Possible scenarios with a twin Earth. Imagine for a moment that on the other side of our solar system lies a twin Earth, identical, inhabited by beings and cultures as fascinating as our own. But this scenario carries an immense threat, the possibility of a confrontation between these two planets. If they occupied positions that threatened each other's safe orbit, the consequences would be terrifying. The collision of two celestial bodies of this scale could trigger such massive destruction that no trace of life would remain, wiping out centuries of history in a single cataclysmic event. We would have to ask ourselves, to what extent can we control or avoid a potential planetary conflict? However, there's a perspective that moves beyond this catastrophic drama, opening the way for an outcome as curious as it is intriguing. What if peaceful coexistence were possible? Imagine civilizations on Earth and its twin, mature enough to engage in interstellar dialogue, building a cooperative relationship. It would be like having a neighboring country, though separated by the vastness of a planetary system. There could even be cultural exchanges like cosmic embassies and knowledge and technology exchanges. This peaceful coexistence might even lead us to reevaluate the essence of humanity itself, showing that, on a universal scale, we are just a fraction of something much larger. Conditions for an identical twin Earth. For a twin Earth to truly mirror our own, conditions would need to be incredibly specific. It would need to be in an almost identical orbit, receiving the same amount of solar light and heat that supports life here. If its orbit were too close or too far, climatic conditions would change drastically, potentially rendering a habitable environment impossible. Furthermore, the angle of tilt, atmospheric composition, and even day and night cycles would need to align almost perfectly. It's like a complex recipe. A pinch more or less of certain elements, and life as we know it becomes impossible. But gravity is a strict master, and in physics, two identical planets sharing the same orbit is almost unimaginable. Gravity between these bodies would create instability, certainly leading to a cosmic accident of unavoidable collisions or with one planet being hurled away. This dance between planets would resemble two dancers unable to coordinate their steps, colliding in a silent battle where only one emerges victorious. The truth is, the laws of the cosmos are strict, and for a truly identical twin Earth to exist, space and time would have to align almost miraculously. Consequences of two Earths colliding. A physical encounter between two Earths would be nothing short of apocalyptic. Imagine two giant spheres of rock, oceans, forests, and cities colliding in a cosmic-scale crash. The impact would result in an explosion so devastating that both surfaces would melt into lava, and life would be instantly and completely extinguished. In an alternative scenario, the two planets could even merge, forming a super-Earth, possibly with rings made from the remnants of the collision. These rings would be a grim reminder, circling this new celestial body, with fragments of ancient civilizations drifting through space. Another possible outcome could be the ejection of one planet on a trajectory toward the sun, where it would be absorbed and destroyed by intense solar forces. In this scenario, even our moon could be expelled or shattered, forming debris in orbit and transforming our night sky into a gallery of celestial ruins. This possibility would bring profound consequences not only for Earth but for the entire solar system. It would serve as a reminder of the brutality of the universe, where even a slight orbital deviation can mean the end of everything we know. Alternative orbit for the twin Earth. Now, what if this twin Earth were in a different orbit, say, located between Mars and Earth? This distance would create a new dynamic, as the twin Earth would exert gravitational force that directly impacts climate and even the stability of Earth's seasons. Imagine, for example, that the presence of this planet altered the gravitational pull between Earth and the Moon, which could disrupt our tides, directly impacting coastal ecosystems and even the rhythm of agriculture. This cosmic interaction would be a constant reminder of how we depend on invisible harmony for life to thrive. Furthermore, a twin Earth between Mars and Earth could act as a bridge for astronomical and scientific advancements. Space travel between these two worlds would become more feasible, allowing probes and spacecraft to explore the similarities and differences. With this, we could begin to view life from a new perspective, imagining details of the climate, fauna, and flora of this neighboring planet and expanding our notion of home beyond what we have always known. Scientific exploration and impact on astronomy. For a long time, astronomers have speculated about the existence of a twin Earth that could be hidden on the other side of the Sun, an intriguing theory that, for now, seems unlikely. For many, discovering a twin Earth would have an incalculable impact on astrophysics and astronomy, sparking investments and a race for new technologies to better understand the universe. It would be like uncovering a crucial piece of a cosmic puzzle, sparking a revolution in research and discovery. More than that, the hypothesis of an identical planet would influence how we see humanity's own place in the cosmos. It's like discovering a lost mirror somewhere in the solar system. Scientists worldwide would begin to study this hypothesis in detail, driving advances in telescopes, satellites, and interplanetary exploration programs. With each discovery, our thirst for knowledge would grow, guiding humanity to a new level of understanding of space. Speculations on the environment and life forms on the twin Earth. Thinking about a twin Earth opens the door to imagining a planet with characteristics as familiar as they are surprising. This place, perhaps with continents and oceans arranged differently, could be so diverse that its climate and ecosystems would echo Earth, but with new nuances. Who knows? There might be creatures there that evolved in entirely unique ways. It would be fascinating to find intelligent marine species that dominate the waters, living in underwater cities that reflect the splendor of their cultures and technologies. This unique environment might also feature life forms that evolved from biological chains different from ours. Perhaps there are exotic trees that glow at night, or animals capable of communicating in ways we can't even imagine. This diversity leads us to reflect on how evolution and the environment work together to create complex species adapted to specific contexts. We would be facing a true natural wonder, showing us how life can take surprising directions when conditions vary slightly. Interactions between the planets. With the discovery of the twin Earth, humanity would inevitably send probes to investigate and perhaps make first contact. Imagine the excitement of seeing the first images sent back, showing signs of structures that appear artificial, indicating the presence of an intelligence as curious as ours. On the other hand, the inhabitants there, noticing these probes, might begin observing us with the same fascination, recording each signal, each message, in silent surveillance. This initial exchange of glances between planets marks a moment of expectation and uncertainty. It's like peeking through a neighbor's window and discovering an entirely new universe. In this first contact, both we and they would be immersed in a curious silence, an unprecedented game of discovery. Perhaps this simple act of observing would be enough to show that, though separated by the vastness of space, we are united by the same thirst for knowledge. Establishing communication and cultural understanding. As Earth's probes became more frequent and messages of peace were sent, contact between the planets would deepen. Eventually, the civilizations of twin Earth would respond, perhaps with a record of their own history, explaining how, at some point in the past, a human civilization also existed there. This would be an exciting exchange, where we could understand how parallel cultures evolved and survived, revealing traits of a humanity we never came to know. This cultural exchange would spark a new wave of empathy and respect between the planets, showing that, despite differences, each civilization has unique experiences and wisdom. The exchanged messages could serve as mutual learning, building a legacy of peace and understanding. This bridge between Earths would reveal how the universe holds secrets and intertwined destinies, where each planet ultimately shares the same quest for meaning, exploration and colonization. If twin Earth were found without signs of intelligent life, the next inevitable step would be exploration and colonization. This unexplored planet would offer unparalleled potential in resources and new landscapes. However, colonizing it would not be a quick process. It would take generations, perhaps centuries, to establish a solid human presence. Conversely, the absence of intelligent life would facilitate progress, allowing pioneers to explore and venture into its unknown terrain. This colonization process would bring renewed hope, a physical space for humanity's future, expanding the boundaries of what we call home. Implications for humanity. The discovery and exploration of Twin Earth would open new possibilities for humanity, offering an alternative home and answers to ancient mysteries. The idea of expansion makes us wonder if life on Earth might even be of extraterrestrial origin, a hypothesis that would become more intriguing than ever. Expanding to a new planet would reinforce humanity's desire to seek unexplored places, fueling the adventure that makes us unique. Furthermore, the idea of a twin planet filled with natural resources would be seen as a new chapter for civilization. Earth would no longer be alone, and humanity would begin to see the universe as a home full of possibilities and challenges. With each step, we would feel the vastness of the cosmos, which opens ever wider to us, encouraging a constant search for knowledge and self-discovery. Now that you know the incredible possibilities of a twin Earth, take the next step on your cosmic journey with our latest video. Everything you know about space is wrong, available here on the final screen. This content will challenge everything you think about the universe and our place in it. And to keep exploring with us, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. See you in the next video.